Now election season is here and there's a lot of buzz about it on the social media space as well. Many candidates are seen with thousands of followers and plenty of likes as well. But is the social media buzz for real? Simi Pasha finds out in our next story.
We dipped into Congress veteran Mahabal Mishra's Facebook account to find about 1,500 likes on his page, but only 155 people talking about him. And the logic goes that it's not the number of people on your Facebook page, but the number of people who are talking about you that defines your real following.
Per Facebook like, the person charges you anything between 1 rupee to 3 rupees. The same goes with Twitter followers, and they give a bundled package at maybe 3 rupees or 4 rupees that will give you both the things. It's not just Facebook and Twitter, but also the views on YouTube videos. That is also being spoofed in a very big way.
The cynical belief that finds resonance all across India is the one that says that politicians dupe the public. First, they promise the moon to win votes. And then they disappear into the corridors of power, making a fortune, wheeling and dealing their way to maximize profit. This is the popular perception. But then came the social media. Instant comments, likes, unlikes, followers, tweets, chats, and the whole package of digital opinion. The politician knows a winning proposition when he sees one. While only a minority of voters were on the social media, they realized this was the most powerful minority in the vote bank, one that could dent or make the image of a politician. And so began the process of wooing the digital space. From prime ministerial candidates to local MP aspirants, they're all on Twitter and Facebook. This is campaign season in the virtual world. But politicians being politicians, some of them have taken the word virtual to be literal.
On Facebook, either you can have organic likes and organic engagement, where people who are on Facebook, the users, they get your posts or they like your page organically. Or you can do sponsored posts on Facebook, through which the posts reach to the people as advertisements.
PR agencies are said to be doing brisk business this season, propping up the virtual reality of their client candidates. BJP's PM nominee Narendra Modi has hired Appco Worldwide, a US-based PR firm, to manage the Nammo brand. And the Congress has roped in Dentsu India, a Japanese advertising and public relations company, to manage its social media network. But these are the big fish with huge bases. What about the new wannabes, those who want in and want to make an immediate splash? We found Bhojpuri star Manoj Tiwari's Facebook graph showing a sudden spike in the third week of March. The likes on his page suddenly went up from 12,000 to more than 46,000. Then there is BJP candidate from South Delhi, Ramesh Bidhuri. His Facebook likes graph shot up from 1,200 to 13,000 around the 20th of March.
As far as the use of PR agencies or agencies which work in social media, that has been seen. A lot of agencies had approached us. We don't believe in this. We don't do this because we have a good fan following.
Experts say that Twitter or Facebook pages of leaders who may have hired a PR company show unusual activity that reeks of foul play. But the problem of gauging virtual popularity gets more difficult with Twitter, because Twitter does not reveal follower graphs and discussion charts. And so, we got Pierre to help us.
So let's run a quick check on how many fake followers some of the prominent Lok Sabha candidates from Delhi have. We're going to be using an app called Fake Followers. It's on the site called socialbakers.com. We checked the numbers for 3 of Delhi's politicians. Kapil Sibal ended up with the worst scores. 42% of his followers appear to be fake or suspicious accounts. Meenakshi Lekhi of the BJP was next. 34% of her followers seem to be fake or suspicious. The best performer of the lot was the Aam Aadmi Party's Ashish Khaitan, who had just 12% fake followers.
In an age where virtual popularity matters as much as the headcount at political rallies, the social media offers a huge challenge to our netas who fail to keep up with our times. Politicians who are usually accused of fooling the public are today being hoodwinked by PR agencies in the name of mass adoration and following simply because they fail to understand and use this medium to their advantage.